This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium, as we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Oregon Ducks offense making their way on the field today. And Kirk, this offense is able to rely on an elite running back. And how priceless is it to have a guy like this?
You know, sometimes in college football, we get so caught up in the quarterback and the receivers and just spreading it out. But the elite teams have a running back like this that can take your offense to another level.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Moore. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. On the ground, it's Hughes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's...
Breaks into the clear. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Hansen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Haynes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And now the running back's got it again. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Pitch play to the back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it! Touchdown, Michigan! Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Here's the second down play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, just a great job by this defense flying to the football and creating this turnover. The snow right now is a problem for this offense. You can see they're almost being too conservative and taking few chances, which allows this defense to play much more aggressively.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. QB to the tight end for a completion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, dropping back. It's Moore, looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Here he goes. Breaking tackles and going. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They'll try the option play here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big fourth down coming up.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. On to punt now for the first time today. And that sets up a return. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back. It's Moore. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Getting set. Here's second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll ride the back again here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now, 1st down to the 22.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Quick pass, the catch is made. Touchdown, Ducks! The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The shotgun handoff here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Moore. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now it's second down here. Caught in the backfield. It's McCulley. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? The Wolverines offense is on the move now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The back's got it on a counter. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And the field goal is good. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Hughes. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Moore. Nice grab. It's Hughes. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run here, lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Casper. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. QB decides to keep it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great, but I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on second down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Now they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. A deep shot to the right. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And the Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for 6. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He got it. The field goal's good. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Moore. And off the deflection, it's caught. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Now they pull out the screen here. I like the call on 3rd down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screenplay to work for 3rd down to be able to pick up that first.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking for a late deep shot. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, man, that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
1st and goal, down 8. They've got to score and add a 2-point conversion to tie it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So here we go. This is it. Late in the game, they need this two-point conversion to tie things up and possibly force overtime. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this two-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.